Good morning, Zio here. And today we will be talking about the YouTube purge, or Google purge, I guess you should say, and Terraria, of all things, getting caught up in it, and Google Stadia all wrapped up in one, because why the heck not? We're also going to talk about Stadia tomorrow, but we're going to be talking about it more favorably because, I'm pretty sure most of my coverage is kind of negative on that, but we do need to talk about some things. Anyway, beforehand, of course, grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and I guess we can get into it then, shall we? And before we get too far into it, I wish to show off some things, because why not? I got myself a new mouse, which is pretty cool. You know, it pulsates and lights up, wireless, all that good jazz. And it's got a silent clicker, so you should no longer hear me clicking this thing all the dang time when I'm doing stuff. In the same way with the keyboard. You know, it's also got some stuff to it. It's wired, and it's got a reduced sound profile to it, so it shouldn't be heard as often as it was. So, there's that. Let's look at it. Okay, I typed random gibberish into a window real quick. I don't know if you actually heard it or not, but it does have a lower profile to it sound-wise, so you should no longer be hearing, the horrendous clicks and scrolls that you used to do when I did my videos, because my mic is right here next to everything, because I don't have a thing that really stands up really, really tall. It's, let's see, it's right here. So, I don't have a thing that really has has it standing up like right over here and out of the way. So, I'm happy about that. I decided to, I guess, treat myself for my birthday, that sort of thing, last week. And it came in yesterday afternoon. So, cool. Anyway, enough with all of that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should go ahead and do so now. If you're over on the labs, give me a follow for more nerd news weekly. And ignore the kids who may or may not be screaming in the background, because I've given up. I really have. Today. Oh, they're driving me nuts. Anyway, they're alive and they're healthy and they're eating. So, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, now that we've gotten through all of that, what are we talking about? Terraria. Terraria's developer canceled its Google Stadia port after YouTube account banned, and I don't blame him. So not that long ago, this is Andrew Spix. He is the lead, developer or something. What was it? Lead developer of Terraria, and he essentially got his account banned several weeks ago, about 3 weeks, and that was about the time that Google was purging a lot of stuff due to, other IRL things, as their excuse for it. Instead of actually dealing with the legitimate problems, they just sweeped everything. And Twitter was doing the same thing, of course, over at the Twatters. And if you haven't joined me at Mines, you should go ahead and do that now. Yeah? Okay. I can't believe I just did that whole thing. Anyway. So yeah, that seems to be what has happened. But yeah, if you go to the Relogic actual page, which is the page that they used, all that seems to be really left is a lot of channel trailers and, this overall overview of things. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot here. Even their profile pic is no longer there. But yeah, they've apparently completely lost access to their Twitter accounts, their Google accounts, which is a death blow for a lot of things. This is an actual gaming company, actual people in the game, with this, an actual business losing its account. And, this is what a lot of people do talk about when it comes to things like censorship and other stuff of Google, YouTube, and Twatters, and, Facebook and things, because, it's really easy to say, go make your own, but when you go make your own, you get a story like Parler, where they still take you out regardless because you've made your own. They use an asinine weak excuse. Nobody really, well, a lot of people really question it, but the people who are in power don't actually see anything come of that other than they've wiped out their own competitor. But yeah, this is a real issue when you've got only just a few large companies taking up most of the real estate. When they do ban you, things do not go very well. But anyway, the Terraria account explained, we have not added anything new to our only YouTube channel, Relogic Games, in several months. However, we have randomly received an email saying there was a TOS violation, but that was a likely accidental, and as such, the account would receive no strike. They continued. 3 days later, the entire Google account, YouTube, Gmail, all Google apps, even every purchase made over 15 years on the Google Play Store was disabled with no warning or recourse. The account links into many business functions, and as such, impacted to us is quite substantial. Do hope they're going with a lawsuit or something on this too, by the way. Maybe it was in here and I missed it, which is possible. I tend to skim these things. Sometimes I don't get a chance to read the whole thing. But TOS violation. It's kind of weird. It's vague. Especially when, things like YouTube and Google don't actually tell you, because just what? I got the TOS violation today. No, wait. Tuesday, not today. Tuesday, which is like a couple of days ago, I got a TOS violation for my talking about the butt controversy of Mass Effect, and my thumbnail picture. If you're over on the labs, it's there. Of course, it's also on my Twitters, the Facebook page, and mines and everything as well. If you want to go actually check that out, links are in the description under the Tap My Bio thing. But yeah, it essentially was the title of the video and then a butt, a very covered butt, but a butt nonetheless, right? And there was a violation of their, they called it their sex and nudity policy. So I reached out to them, of course, and it hasn't been resolved yet as of the making of this video, of course. And I tweeted out at them over on the Twitter going, hey, YouTube, what's up? And tweeted, that picture, the screenshot of the email I got, and then a screenshot of the 20 seconds I took in an incognito mode window of just searching something in YouTube and bringing up plenty of, uncensored real life vag and other things, dongs and stuff, and just sort of tweeted it at him and was like, hello? Okay, I'm not sure where that cut off, but I had to go referee a couple of kids, and like I said, they're driving me nuts today. Anyway, not sure where I had to cut that off because the screaming got really loud. Where one apparently hurt themselves jumping on something they shouldn't have been jumping on, and whacked their tooth. Anyway. So, yeah, Google has a really bad time of, vaguely doing things and then not actually telling you what you've done, or they've, done these violations, and you can go and find things that are a lot worse in those violations if yours even violated it in the first place. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, but yeah. We'll go ahead and look at the announcement real quick, but my phone has lost access to thousands of dollars of apps on Google Play. I have just bought Lord of the Rings 4K and can't finish it. My Google Drive data is completely gone. I can't access my YouTube channel. The worst of it all is losing access to my Gmail address of over 15 years. I absolutely have not done anything to violate your terms of service, so I can take this no other way than you deciding to burn this bridge. Consider it burned. Hashtag Terraria for at Google Stadia is canceled. My company will no longer support any of your platforms moving forward. And, as earlier this week, of course, Google itself doesn't seem to want to really support Stadia anymore as well. And I think that's a mistake on their end, which is what tomorrow's video is going to be about. But yeah, this is what's happening. Terraria is no longer going to go on Stadia. So you're going to have to stick to Steam or anywhere else that it happens to be located. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got now. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.